Mick Conlan is a great fighter, undefeated, professional boxer, world champion as an amateur, Olympian. I need to capitalise on things that he may bring to the table that I need to be careful of. I think I'll be too much for Mick in the sense of I'm a lot bigger and more seasoned featherweight. I like to show a lot of grit, I like to show resilience. I've took a hard route, if not the hardest route to get where I am today. When things aren't going right, I ain't got to quit in me. I don't want to get up to this level and then having to climb back up again, because it'd be a long way up.
I know that Leigh is very, very confident. He's a very confident guy. Believes in his power more than what he probably should, because I'll be the unraveling of him. Some of the stuff he says is cringe, but I don't need to talk no shit. I'll do my talking in the ring on fight night. Yes, 100%. It's going to be my toughest fight, but I'll win the fight comfortably. It's a chess match, and I think I'll be the one to check it at the end.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KB with Just Do Boxing, back with another video. And before I get into the video, I just want to say I appreciate the support so far. Anybody that liked, commented, or subscribed to the channel, it's appreciated. Do me a favor, if you could watch the video all the way through to the end, it'd be greatly appreciated. And tell a friend and tell a friend. So let's get into it, man. Today we got a featherweight matchup between Michael Conlan versus Leigh Wood. Conlan, 30 years old, 5'8", 69-inch reach, 16-0 with 8 knockouts. Leigh Wood, 33 years old, 25-2, 15 KOs, 5'7", 67-inch reach. Conlan's coming off a unanimous decision win over 22-2 TJ Duhaney, fight where he won easily pretty much. It took place in August 6th of 2021, where Conlan won comfortably, And in my opinion, I think Conlan's faced limited opposition to this point. And even though he is 30, he's just 16-0, and he don't have any real notable names on his resume, in my opinion. And this fight with Leigh Wood that's taking place March 12th will definitely be the toughest test of his career so far, and I guess the most notable name of his career. He's gonna have to show us, meaning the boxing world, what he's made of, man. Because the few times I've seen him, like I said, he's looked okay, he's looked decent, he looked pretty good, pretty solid, good boxer. But, you don't know what he's truly made of because he's been matched with such limited opposition, man. So that's just being fair. It's no slight to Michael Conlan. It's just matchmakers ain't, exactly matched him up with names that the boxing world is familiar with. So to his credit, he's done what he's supposed to do. He's 16-0. Excuse me. But like I said, it's time for him. It shows what he's made of. See if he could become champion at 122 pounds. Leigh Woods, on the other hand, he's coming off a TKO win over Zhu Khan, in a fight where, it was definitely competitive, but I think Leigh Wood just did the better work. Higher work rate. It seemed like Zhu Khan was comfortable with just throwing single shots, landing single shots one at a time, while Leigh Woods was just getting off of combinations and going to the body. Yeah, several rounds where he's concentrating on the body, and I think that helps slow Zhu Khan down even more down the stretch. He already was throwing single punches, and as the fight wore on, it was much of the same. He was throwing combinations, and Zhu Khan landed one shot here or there, one power shot here or there, and it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Woods kept coming. Like I say, he did some good work to the body. And a money punch for Leigh Wood seemed to be a right uppercut, because he landed that several times through the course of the fight, snapping Zhu Khan's head back constantly, Like I said, landing at eye-catching shots, easy for the judges to score, while Khan just, continuously, threw one punch at a time. Although toward the end of the fight, toward the 10th round, I think he did try to step it up. And he landed some combinations, but Wood was able to shake those right off. And 11 and 12, 11 Wood dominated pretty much, and then the 12th, it was back and forth action with Wood getting the better of it until he landed a right hook on Khan, dropping him. Khan showed his toughness, showed some grit, determination, got up off the canvas, and Leigh Wood jumped on him and hit him with a nice combination, few flurries, and the ref waved it off. I believe that was a good stoppage. I think it was perfect timing. Leigh Wood, he did the right thing, seen his man was hurt, and he finished the job, got him up out of there. I think that was a good showing for him. I feel like Leigh Wood last performance was better than, or more entertaining than Michael Conlan's last performance. That's just my opinion. Maybe it was a style matchup thing. Maybe Zukan was tailor-made for Leigh Wood, but then again, he was the underdog. Leigh Wood was the underdog going into that fight, and he pulled off the upset and beat the champion and became the WBA featherweight champion. So not only did he stop him late in the 12th round with only seconds to go, he took his belt as well. So come March 12th, Mike Conlan and Leigh Wood is going to be competing for that WBA title. And may the best man win. I mean, those fighters, they showed decent boxing skill, showed some grit. But like I said, against limited, low-level opposition at best. It may be C-class fighters, but, I don't see no A-level fighters on either of these guys' resumes. From what it seemed like they're going to be each other's toughest test to date. I know Leigh Wood is the champion, but I wouldn't be surprised if, for whatever reason, Conlan is the favorite because they're kind of high on that kid. I mean, from the little I've seen of him, I've seen him enough times. I'm not overly impressed. You would never hear me down talk or bash any fighter. I'm just not as high on him as some of his own people, I guess, but he's a decent fighter, solid fighter. I felt like this fight was good enough, obviously, to make a video about, Michael Conlan. A lot of people like Michael Conlan, for the ones that know him. And I haven't seen too much of Leigh Wood. The little I did see, it was kind of impressed. He showed that he could box. He got decent skill, good cardio, good conditioning. So, I think this fight would be interesting nonetheless. And we'll see if this fight is going to be Conlan's breakout performance, man. Maybe he's ready to make a name at 122, because I know he got cool boy Steph to worry about. So if he get past Leigh Wood and become a champion, I don't see why he shouldn't start going after the other champions in this weight class. But cool boy Steph ain't nothing to play with. I say that now. He definitely is no Leigh Wood. So we'll see how this fight play out March 12th. That's my thoughts on it. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. And let me know if there's any fight y'all want to hear me break down, any topic y'all want me to tackle. As always, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Get in the comment section and let me know if I gave Michael Conlan and Leigh Wood their just due. That's what I like to do over here, Just Do Boxing. To the next one, out.